if there's somebody in the house, we're not going downstairs. So if you're calling the police, okay, I hear you. But most neighborhoods, the police take about 15 to 20 minutes to get there.
You wouldn't know that. Keep.
So, because he's never called the cops. He ain't never called the cops before. He's never been in a scenario like that before. He does lack experience. Then let's take it to the next piece. What woman is going to stay with you after you turn to her, after she say, babe, somebody downstairs, go check it out. No. No, I'm a survivor. Which is your decision, your choice. You have free choice, you know what I'm saying? But you go look at your woman dead in her face with sleepy eyes, talking about something. No, you stay up here too. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. This is the umpteenth view. Tis I, just Henry. The original, the one only, the phonetically sound, and this is the good cousin.
You can't really say it. I ain't gonna do one more real quick. And then you do nonsense like that. It's XQ. It is Wiz Reads Wise in the flesh. Good people, how y'all feeling out there? The hip hop nerd, the young Mister Don't Do So Right. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Without further ado,
Mr. Don't Do. He can't get right. That's hilarious. Oh my God. Well, we got a new visual for you. So we
do. Hold on. We got to make sure you stress the part that we tried to do this before and it was thunderous and we it hit a power outage and it erased everything that we had. So
we had recorded quite a bit in reaction to this before.
Yes, sir.
But there was a storm, FLA all day, it's okay. 8-1 trade. We have a lot of lightning. And it shut everything down briefly. As it came back up, we noticed everything was gone. Yeah. So we're here. We're gonna talk about the same subject.
We're gonna try to get the same raw intention. Well, no, we won't be able to. We won't be able to capture that same rawness that we had before. Mm-hmm. But I still think that the subject matter still needs to be discussed, especially from us, looking as black men, looking as black fathers.
Yes, sir.
So, without further ado,
out of pappy.
Jangling.
3, 2, 1. Oh.
Can we do a poll in the chat? Is it possible to do a poll?
Yeah, you can do a poll, yeah.
Okay, just ask and say, if your girl goes to the club with men I said that wrong.
Poll, do it again. You have to give me the specifics.
Yo, mods, any mods up?
If your girl can go to the club whenever she likes with her girls, is she more likely, or are you more likely to break up than if she doesn't go club? That's the question.
So let's
see what people think.
Just put break up.
I'm wrong.
Just put.
It's fine.
Put break up or not break up.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
Your girl goes clubbing
without you.
With your girls.
Without you very often, are you more likely to break up? Boom.
Just put yes or no, even actually. Hold up, Andrew, you're looking at my shit, so I got you. So wait, you want me to put yes or no or break up or not break up?
Yes or no is fine.
I just did break up, not break up. And it's so
one minute poll in the chat.
Let's do it.
Mine's 95% breakup. Mine's
but you stream to a bunch of fucking preteen fucking cool Mirandis up in his bitch.
You stream to a bunch of skateboarding.
Okay. First things first. What is his name? XQC. XQC high rolling twitchy guy. Good.
Twitchy guy.
But you really are twitchy with your voice. Like, what are you saying? Like, why would you? Okay. With all due respect, I feel, and this is just my opinion, that is a real beta move to discredit or always try to diminish people's credibility before you even speak to the points that we're even talking about at that present juncture. You have a very emotionally driven way of doing things, and I think it's almost counterproductive. And your perspective on things leads me to believe that the majority of your constituents are female, and I'm done.
I don't think they female, but I think he appeals to. I think there's men amongst a majority men amongst his Twitch following.
Okay.
I don't. I think Twitch gives them analytics based off of that.
He knows more Twitch than me. He knows more Twitch
I think more brothers watch Twitch than a lot more brothers watch Twitch than females. More so because they get mad at female streamers because they get more men watch them. They gravitate to the female streamers who just show their breasts and stuff. And so like that's.
It's like OnlyFans before OnlyFans.
Yeah, and they even got OnlyFans models on there doing Twitch related things. Therefore, so yeah.
Well. Man.
But that doesn't discredit anything you said, because you said it perfectly. What he's did, I wouldn't even say beta. It's feminine to me. That stuff I see girls do often. Oh, you don't like me because he must be gay. Nonsense like that. What is the point of that? It doesn't matter if his Twitch chat is mostly preteens. That means people are figuring out what not to do at a very young age.
Thank you.
Relevance.
So still speak as though you're talking to adults, because guess what? They're learning to be what? Adults.
Fucking
What's
I
the
can't.
question?
Exactly. I am as biased as you. We are not rooted in rationality. These guys spam W when this guy shows up on screen.
Holy shit. What is the question?
If your girl goes out clubbing with her girls without you, are you more likely to break up with her than not? My personal answer is no, 100% no. Okay, because if she goes to the club, it has nothing to do with my relationship stability, and isn't getting something isn't getting from me by going out there, right? And she's fulfilling other needs socially that she enjoys.
Really simple. XQC, I don't think you're an unintelligent individual, but I think you show a lack of experience. There's no way what you said just made sense, and it shouldn't even process to you. If you are in a relationship with someone and she still has to go put herself around other people to be, as you said, fulfilled, you are failing to fulfill her in some way, right? If you meet a girl that has to surround herself by other people, when you're in a relationship, a date, like a dating something, y'all are complementary to a lot of other children. So if you're not going to the club beside her, then what's she going for? Bro, you gonna be replaced. That's just the game.
Oh.
You gonna be replaced. She's gonna find some other guy.
My good sir, the foolery that you speak.
That's
by
just
sheer exposure. The statistics are far out of your favor. By sheer happenstance of people saying, "Oh, I got drunk and I just fell on it." Really? Slip up on
I've heard it before.
Slip up on it. I tripped.
My sophomore year in college, I was in the wing with this. I'm not gonna put her name out there, but she had a dude. I swear to God, she had a dude. It's not my sophomore year. My freshman year of college, I started college a semester late. I waited.
Okay.
So my freshman year of college, I'm in the freshman dorm, and there's this chick. There's this young girl. Bro, I would literally listen to her have conversations with a dude back in Aurora, Illinois, I believe. She would go to these parties, turn up, get drunk. Literally had the nerve to tell me she fell on that man thing. 2 weeks later, she dating that man, but she ain't attending those parties no more. Not by herself. Still with her dude though. Still with her dude back home. You stupid, G.
And they say that women cheat better than men.
And
right?
she went and low key, I swear to God, like bro, she wasn't stupid. She wasn't a thotty pocket, but she went. And the dude that she went and who just so happened to fall on this thing.
Oh, she was hip hopping.
she was with dude later. So
get it, hip hopping.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He may not get it because he's still learning the game.
XQC just don't know the sheer fact that the exposure to other men by just life. Because I mean, going to the grocery store is a part of everyday life. Going to the gas station, they getting hollered at. They at work getting hollered at. The bar, the club, where people have no inhibitions, including her.
Andrew Tate gonna mention it. He gonna point it out. Like it's just, if your whole bit, if your friends are so important, bring them to the house.
Come chill.
If drinking and being drunk and getting on the floor is so important, do it at home. The notion for her is you still going to the club to mingle and pursue.
What is this happy vibe out here that we're looking for? Like, I just gotta turn up. I just gotta have a good time. What is the good time of being in a place where, one, you're not dancing with anybody else. You're just there to look pretty. Two, we're all looking in one direction, which is the DJ. And three, nothing else is happening. We're just here. The music that we're listening to, we could listen to on the radio. We could listen to on on the internet, on our phones. CDs back in the day, cassette tapes, mixtapes, whatever. But we gotta be out.
In short,
to do what? Spend money for what?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, in short.
To look like we a part of something. But all this place is a room full of people with nothing better to do.
Mm-hmm. Your girl want to go to the club and you talking, you ain't there, and she wants to do this habitually. Mind you, she looking for somebody that ain't you.
That ain't you.
That's as simple as it is. There's. I wish a woman would come in my chat and get the nerve to say, what if I just like to be seen? Then you shouldn't be in a relationship.
Then go be seen.
Yes, sir.
That makes me even less likely.
Yo, look at his
you are
poll.
more likely to be broken up with, right? If you allow her to do less things that she's doing.
It's like 50-50.
And a story. I want my girl to feel pretty, and if she's bald
like
and
80,
hot and fucking sexy, I want her to be able to feel that. I want her to be able to do that. What the fuck she wants?
No, he's pandering. He wants to keep her.
She's not gonna fucking sit at home in her pajamas.
Fuck.
She just like you like to have your fucking top off so we can see your titties and your traps.
Freak, I'm gonna add you after.
She likes sometimes looking nice and having some cleavage, so she feels sexy when she looks at her in the mirror. Has nothing to do with what she's getting out of others. It's how she sees herself. Oh, I'm sexy. I want her to feel that way.
50 gift.
I want her to say, "Hold on, I'm so fucking sexy." I think it's fucking hot as shit.
Yeah, I love it when your girl comes to the club with her tits out. I love it.
Oh yeah, because you can look like a window shopper, like when you're broke, right?
Right.
I know that she comes back home and sucks my balls and probably not yours, and nobody else is in the world.
That's right.
That's security.
That's ridiculous. I get what you're saying or trying to say, that she's out there wilding and having fun and she feels so empowered and all she can think about is you to come back home to.
That don't even make sense when you say it.
That's not how a drunk mind works, bro.
You ain't even gotta be drunk. Bro, here's the question of the day. Any brother out there, y'all got a girl, y'all got a main thing. Y'all in the house cooling. She gets dressed and prepares to walk out the door. She's wearing something very nice. Mm-hmm. What's the first question you gonna ask?
Okay, where you getting all gussied up to go to, girl?
Where you going? Who gonna be there? You can't be doing that for me because I'm here.
No, you can't go out with Takesha, man. She crazy. She always trying to get you to go out with some other dudes, man. She trying to make you her wing woman. Remember last time? So I would prefer you not to go out with her.
XQC.
Or where are you going and what time you coming back? Oh, you trying to clock me? No, I'm your protector. So therefore, if I want to know where you are, you will tell me. If I need to come get you, I need to know where you are. Why aren't you thinking of these things? Carry on.
Let my wife. Let my wife as my girlfriend.
Ooh, carry on.
bro, who you getting dressed for? Oh, we going out. No, you're not. You're not gonna do it because I'm not going. Right? So if we complimentary, you're not gonna rock something that is intended for me, but shown to other people. You might as well just put on a large rail walk outside.
Matter of fact, why are you going somewhere I can't go?
Perhaps he's trying to impose. Well, that's not right. Perhaps he's trying to suggest the notion. Say, okay, well, your girl can go to the club and she can be there with her friends, and she still won't date nobody or let nobody dance. So my first question is, why are you there? I'm gonna say this as a dude who will go to clubs with friends, with cousins, with family, and I don't drink, I don't smoke, but I go just to be a part of the group, right? And they sit there and be like, why am I there? Why my cousins grab up on your girl with her breast out, they dancing together, and most women, they not gonna do nothing because they just see it as dancing. But I'm gonna tell you off rip, if my girl dances with another dude, we got smoke. Because especially dancing here.
Here's what I will say. There's a difference between dancing. Now, if we're grinding, if there's a nether region
in the club, what you
and anywhere, if any nether region, if anybody's ugly is bumping, I got a problem. Now, if salsa, we got a little distance between each other, bum, 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 I can see it and I can move on and I won't be crazy about it. But if we got too much touching, I'm what is it? I'm cutting in.
I'm gonna tell you, perhaps I'm just different. I look at dancing like making love. So I don't care unless y'all line dancing. That's the only way I can see that as a position statement from what my experience.
Break my heart.
Nah, kick it like
right. That's hilarious.
Cha cha. That's different. But as far from what I've seen, I'm not going.
Okay.
At all. You ain't no grabbing her back. I don't even care if y'all like this. From how I see it, dancing is an act of making love. Especially here, we ain't got none of those cultural dances like river dancing or line dancing or waltzing or the African dances around the circle. We ain't got none of that community type dancing, right?
Right.
We talking about you and one-on-one. That to me is so I ain't going. And especially with the alcohol in the play, that's
an
enhanced.
Intimate moment.
Yeah, so I'm cool. That's all I got. And I don't think it works. The first question I'm asking is why am I there? And eventually I stop going.
Why put yourself in the face of temptation like that, man?
Yes, I'm cool.
That is ain't it, you know what I mean? Because most women are looking for the bigger, better deal, man. And and nowadays the word settling is such an unsettling word.
Yes, sir.
Like it's ridiculous. You're not settling. You're this is what you choose. Like you chose this. Then if you don't want it, then why choose it? Why stick around? That's so stupid to me.
I know this is maybe unusual to an American audience, right? But I live in Romania. So in Romania, if you go to a club and she's not with a man,
she's single.
The idea that a woman has a boyfriend and goes to the club without her boyfriend is literally, it doesn't exist. So you see women with their men and you see women standing on their own and everyone knows they're the single ones. It's impossible for a girl to have a boyfriend and still go out. That's just the societal norm. Same in Russia, same in most of Eastern Europe, same in all of Asia, same in the Middle East, same in Africa, same in most of the world.
That's cultural shit, comparing the East, the West.
It doesn't change anything.
Cultures. We're comparing cultures now. We're comparing the culture of the Western United States to other countries. The Western United States is a country with the highest divorce rate, the most suicidal males, girls are sleeping with the most men, the most porn stars, the most fucking OF, the cam, and all this other trash. You're gonna try and defend the society which is the most degenerate on the fucking planet? There's nothing fucking respectable about...
Well, I live in here. I don't have any other choice. I like living here. I live here. That's about it. End of story.
So you mean to say that just because you live in the country, you must be okay with wrong? Or what can be perceived as wrong? No, what's wrong? You have no other response other than saying, well, I live in the most deplorable country in the world, the degenerate country in the world. Yeah, I have to defend it wholeheartedly Because yeah, that's what the guys in the military go out in wars around the world to defend and allow us to act. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what it was. Yeah, a lot of people died and bled just so we can, we could be just horrible people. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm not gonna
My ideas are not unusual most places on the planet. They may be unusual to an American audience in a degrading society full of disgusting.
Okay. With this mindset, the girl of your dreams is actually not even alive right now. She's probably stuck in the fucking cave ages with the fucking with the mindset that they had back then of the animals and fighting. So by definition, your soulmate or best fit is in the fucking -2 million or some shit.
There is no such thing as a soulmate because as a man, you mold your woman.
First thing, he didn't even believe what he just said. He stopped talking and looked and just waited for somebody to say something like, is it gonna stick? Is it gonna hold? No, that is a holy bucket, no water. Holy bucket, no water. Now, the way Mr. Andrew Tate comes in right now is a bit misogynistic for my taste as far as how he's saying it, but what he's saying, even this guy believes it.
Absolutely.
Right? I'm just saying.
It doesn't. It's reciprocal.
She's a reflection of you.
Yes,
even Erykah Badu says she's the moon. She's the reflection of the sun. Like, come on now.
Like I said, like my wife's friend came, I think last week, and we were talking, her and I, about me learning some things from Dada, and Dada learning some things from me.
Right.
We are grooming each other as the perfect spouse for each
Right.
other. So like it's not fucking rocket science stuff. Like,
Really isn't. It's
you
just
ain't gotta
finding
go to
someone that
cave
wants it.
ages to sit there and find decent women, bro. Like,
Right.
as a partner, if you are in a relationship with someone, you two are working in tandem for a common goal, right? So naturally, if y'all have similar goals, y'all may start like this, but y'all gonna go like that. Like, I hope that makes sense, because
Perfect sense.
It makes sense in my head, and I'm not trying.
But people that refuse to allow that to make sense or resonate are the same ones that are just like independent. I'm better off by myself.
Big facts.
Well, then do that, because honestly, I think society is gearing everybody towards that, towards being separate, towards being alone. What is the thing called? The autosexual?
Yeah.
Autosexual? Autosexual. Like, you by yourself, with yourself, for yourself, and love yourself. Sexualize yourself. Like, you're turned on by yourself.
In a relationship, someone has to be in charge, and I think the most healthy relationships are relationships with the man in charge, and there are certain domains in which I'm always going to excel.
Jesus.
And because of that, let me give you another example, and then we're going to change subject, hopefully. Last example.
Yes,
Sure.
please.
You're walking down the street with your chick. I come up to you, or forget me, 10 UFC guys come up to you. Your chance of winning is 0%.
Zero.
Okay, but they want to physically harm your female. It is your masculine duty and your imperative to at least attempt to protect her. Do you agree?
What? Bro, this isn't World of Warcraft. You don't AoE the mobs down, bro. Like, this isn't some fucking primitive, you're against a lion type shit, bro. It's an unwinnable fight. Nobody would take that fight. By the likeness, I would hope my girl knows.
Try.
We cannot win this fight. We must both run. And we both run.
Okay, yeah, but let's say they're about to drag the woman into a bush and have their way with her, unless you at least attempt to protect her. Do you feel like you have a masculine duty, even in the face of unwinnable odds, to at least attempt to protect her? Yes or no?
Bro, you made fun of me for my scenarios. What is this scenario of some obscure fucking like hentai shit, man? What the fuck am what are we talking about here, man?
Fine, I'll change it then. If you want to pretend that that's not a very reasonable question, even though it is, I'll change
10 dudes are dragging the woman, well, in a bush, and you have to fight 1v9. Bro, you wouldn't even win that if you were fucking Naruto. man.
That's
Like,
fair. I'm not talking about winning.
What episode you watching, man? When he was a kid, even when he was a kid, he still had high chakra. Don't play with me, man. Don't you ever insult Naruto, boy.
What I'm gonna say is,
that's what I'm gonna say.
Why has he not considered the fact that there's 10 men that he can evade all of them? Like you Usain Bolt. Like and both y'all, not only you and her got Usain Bolt. Not one time did he say, okay, well, maybe I can't outrun them. The whole point is, you cannot win. What are you going to try to do?
First of all, almost. First of all, let's break it down. We got 10 dudes coming. And they're already eyeing my girl.
10 dudes coming, you in an alley. Let's
this is an alleyway. So
that's clearly what
they're on one side of the alley. There's an escape to the other side of the alley,
and they blocking it.
And they're blocking both escapes.
If you're in an alley, there's an alleyway that's closed off. There's a truck or something behind you, can't move. It's 10 of them. Yes, sir.
So we got a wall behind us. Somehow we walk down this alley. And now we caught in there with 10 people. We tried to take a shortcut to get away from them. We went down the wrong alley. Okay, we're caught. I just wrote a movie. Now, my job as the man is to, by any means necessary, protect the woman. When I say protect the woman, I mean, not only, my main goal is to try and get her away. Try and either converse with the fellas enough to let us by, or to distract the fellas enough to let her get by. Because that's my primary goal, is to let her continue. I love the fact that I keep having to look at this screen to remember this guy's name. XQC. What does it stand for? I don't care.
I don't know.
XQC is the type, like, babe, we gotta run. Or he's the type that just drops her hand and is like, yeah, you're running with me, aren't you? No. Or he's tugging her hand, but she's slow. She's in heels. Falls. Do I leave her or do I go? He's gone. So that's why I'm like, there's no honor in this man, this boy, this young person, this person. And behave yourself.
That man, 26 years old. That's a man.
You're not acting like it. There's no
gusto,
cojones, you know what I'm saying? There's no
cojones,
machismo.
huevos.
There's nothing that, you're like a wet paper bag, bro. Like, you're like a pimple, bro. Annoying and ready to pop, man. I need you out of here. Like, please come discourse me, man. Come discord me, dog. Come debate me, bro. Anything. We could talk about that audiosexual thing, man. You probably autosexual. You probably on board.
I'm not talking about winning. I'm talking about, do you have a duty? Do you have a masculine duty to at least?
Where does that duty come from? That both partners have to help each other in some way. You know.
Both partners. Okay, so you need your chick to fight for you. I get it. Next question. Let's say you're alone in your house. You and your chick.
Hey, hold up. Hey, let's roll it back a little bit.
So he can make fun of somebody. He can say whatever he want to, but he can't take nothing. Hold up. Let's take it back. And the way he's doing it is really girly, bro. Really girly. Hold up.
You say that the girl can't fight for you, right? Because it's not her role. Whenever she made her character, she didn't choose fucking defender or melee. She chose fucking female because they can't fucking fight. What the fuck is that? So what if you get jumped by 3 dudes, right? And you're getting absolutely boned, okay? And she has a gun, right? She cannot shoot because the woman do not fight. The woman cannot fight. She can't fight for you, right? But because you're such a lion, bro, right? No. Bro, come on. You can only 3 of them, right?
That's called moving the goalpost. the goalpost, excuse me. That's moving the goalpost. That is, he first off was like, you guys making fun of me with my scenarios. This is whack. No, it wasn't. Because guess what you've done? you've mutilated it and mutated it into something ridiculous. First off, how many women do you know, literally, that have a concealed weapons license? I know a few, not a lot. So therefore, these women, that the percentage of them actually having a carrying license, how many of those are you dating? Matter of fact, those women seem to be the better decision makers than most. They make concrete decisions. They make decisions based on a reason. And I believe that they would eat you up, spit you out, abuse you maybe, misuse you, and you wouldn't be in a relationship with them. Mm-hmm. Then again, you might be in a relationship with them, and if this scenario were to come up, she would pull the pistol first because she feels the duty to protect you.
Andrew Tate said there has to be in a relationship, there's one that takes charge and one that doesn't.
And you, my good sir, seem to be the latter.
That's not the point. If my female had a gun, I'd tell him to shoot every fucker. That's not what I'm saying. So
but now she fought for you. That's not male, bro. That's not fucking warrior mode. You let the fucking female fight for you? Come on, Andrew, you're better than that.
Let me change the question because you want to pretend my question is not very reasonable, even though it is. Because we're talking about masculine duty and authority and responsibilities. It's a hypothetical, so let me change it. You and your woman are asleep in bed upstairs. You hear someone break into the house downstairs. Who goes downstairs?
Nobody.
Tripping. XQ, you tripping. Hold on. XQ, so you're not going down there?
Nobody's going down there.
So what if they come upstairs?
Bro, you gotta protect.
Bro, I'll keep it a $150 real quick. I'll keep it a $150.
No. My job is to survive, not protect. My job is to survive. And sometimes that means to go down there, the guy's a gun. It doesn't matter.
That's
what
not
the
very
fuck I do.
courageous of you, bro.
We are both going down by doing the smart thing, the analytical thing, the strategic thing. We can both survive. If I go down, not only am I jeopardizing myself, I am jeopardizing both of us by not being smart and a leader in that regard. We are even more in danger if I go down than if I not go down.
God, that's just over. Okay.
He is a cannibal, man. Like, not even cannibal. He's just soft, bro. He's weak. Like, there's nothing. I'm not even gonna say manly. There's nothing strong about you, bro. Like, my man just said, if you were in the bed with your woman, your wife, now you're basically changing your role. You're changing everybody's role. Because the goal, matter of fact, you just tried to blow up the goalpost. You're just like, I'm not even gonna play the same game as you, bro. If there's somebody in the house, we're not going downstairs. So if you're calling the police, okay, I hear you. But most neighborhoods, the police take about 15 to 20 minutes to get there.
You wouldn't know that.
So, because he's never called the cops. He ain't never called the cops before. He's never been in a scenario like that before. He does lack experience. Then let's take it to the next piece. What woman is gonna stay with you after you turn to her, after she say, babe, somebody downstairs, go check it out. No. No, I'm a survivor. Which is your decision, your choice. You got free choice, you know what I'm saying? But you go look at your woman dead in her face with sleepy eyes, talking about some, no, you stay up here too. Dude, you hear the stairs. He's coming upstairs. She's like, babe, he's coming. What do we do? I don't know what you're going to do, but I must survive. You ain't got no plan of action. You got nothing. You ain't grabbing no knife. You ain't grabbing no pistol. Nothing. You ain't scream like, let's go out the window. Like, what are you doing, bro?
You gonna risk yourself by going there jumping out the window? You're not gonna do that. You ever seen the scary movies where the kids or the kids see like the closet door opening and a hand come out of there and they do one of them pull the sheets over?
Yes. You ain't no ostrich. Get out of here. Head in the sand face ass. You better go somewhere. What is wrong with you people? Out of sight, out of mind. No, Bill, your mind. You are out of your mind. That's what it is. You've lost it. All your marbles on the floor. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Because it's just the fact that he is so, like, he either he's trolling to the umpteenth freaking, see what I did there? To the umpteenth level, or he really believes what he's saying. And that's what I think.
I don't think he's trolling.
I don't think he's trolling at all.
I think he was doing that for 2.5
hours.
I don't think he's trolling at all.
We're going to put the link in the bio, but 2.5 hours of that, y'all. So please prepare yourself. You may need a drink or two.
I'm going to put it like this. And I'm upset at myself because I could feel myself getting upset that I was the first time. And I knew what he was going to say. And I knew it's the conviction he says, the perspective thinking he right. My G. These folks already in your house, boss. So let's assume you try to call the police. In the minute, unless they on patrol and they just kicking it at your spot.
Right there. Right there.
I guarantee you that harm gonna come to you before the officers will be. They gonna come to the scene late, which is why most of the time you see the police, they arriving at the scene late. So, Mr. I Gotta Survive. I'm gonna say that girl you with, that wife you with, you don't cherish her.
You ain't gonna have her much longer.
And that's the reason she gonna leave, because you don't cherish her.
Women want to be protected and provided for. They mainly want to be protected. Mainly. I want to feel secure in what I'm going through with this person. Mm-hmm. I want not to feel like I'm out here by myself. Because if you feel she's gonna put that mentality in, I can do it by myself then. Why do I need you? Why am I here? And I ask her the same question. Why is she there?
Yeah, that's the question I ask.
Get out of there. Get out of there. If I refuse to be in a relationship with a woman that won't buy me a sandwich without feeling like, oh, I owe her something. That I'm not doing that no more. And just on the reciprocate of that, I refuse to be the man that will not defend my woman. You got me bent.
I don't even think it's no marriage stuff. Like, if that's my wife, that's my rib. So to harm her is to harm me.
Straight up.
So even for chicks I was dating, right? If you were welcome enough to be in my home, hey, you secure, because they're, by breaking into your home, they are violating you.
Yeah.
So XQC, bro. All I can imagine, and try to put this in a better perspective, someone's breaking into your house and they pressed you, they got you, or you hear them breaking into your house, they're gonna take all your computer stuff. Because to me, I'm looking at it as like, if I was young and if my young self actually was doing that to folks, and again, I'm not condoning that stuff. I ran with a group of killers, or a group of monsters. So we were doing stupid stuff that I later in now life regret, and that's not something I'm proud of. I'm just saying the mindset that was there, because I grew up hateful, right? Like, there's no sugarcoating that. And it didn't take to seeing a dead body to make me become introspective, so on and so forth. But the fact of the matter is, to say such things to a massive amount of people, you're a come up. I don't think no woman wants to be with a come up. No woman wants to be with a dude where another dude can easily take your stuff and you feel like you fine. If you let a group of persons, it could be a raccoon, it could be whatever the case may be. You may not even know it's a threat, but the point of the matter is, you go check. If my daughter and my wife are upstairs around me, I ain't even say my daughter, because he didn't bring up the premise of a child. Maybe his perspective would have changed. My wife is there, my girlfriend there. Yeah, I doubt the answer would be the same. I doubt the answer would be any different.
You got no concern for life, bro.
He said, I want to survive. Bro, when you're in a relationship, that you can't survive without your partner. Right, and men are stupid enough. I'm selfish and stupid enough to say I put myself first, even if my wife have to suffer. At least I know.
What's
she'll
your
do
relationship with your mama, bro?
That's a good question, dude.
You in the house with your moms, bro, and you hear somebody walk in. What you gonna do then? No, I'm a survivor. baby, your mama's scared. Can you go check and see what that is for me, please? No. To your mama, bro? Because when I look at a woman, she's somebody's mama, potentially could be somebody's mama. You know what I'm saying? She's got a mama, she had a mama, whatever the case. This is something that is deep-seated, bro. Something wrong with you, man. And I think that you need counseling. I think you wanna really, really, really seek somebody to explain to you what's going on. Because honestly, I think you may be.
He need to put himself with better men.
I think you're at a loss as far as cultural interpretation is where I'm gonna go with it.
Cultural?
I think you came to the United. Where are you from? Where is he from?
I think he's States. He's born and raised in States.
That's not a stateside accent, bro.
XQC?
Yeah.
I don't think he's foreign. I'm pretty sure he's born here.
XQC is from Finland or something, bro.
I think he's from the States, man. I think that's just how he speaks. I think that's one of his idiosyncrasies. I think that's how he
XQC from Laval, Canada. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Is he raised there or was he born there?
It doesn't matter. That's where his accent's from. I'm talking about his accent.
I don't know.
Because his first language is French, probably.
Regardless.
This Alouette, Jean Alouette. So he's doing that thing.
I don't know nothing about that. No.
The twang of the French accent, or even Italian, they do that at the end. The pasta. The Eiffel Tower. I'm sorry, that was Italian saying Eiffel Tower. It was spat.
Regardless, anyway. I think Canadian folks, they gonna defend theirs too, because clearly we see my man's Andrew Tate different. Aiden Ross, I don't know.
And hats off to Andrew Tate, bro. Like the stoic composure my man had throughout this whole ordeal. I'm going. That's what I'm taking from today. Is how far my stoic being needs to reach. Like,
I gotta put out, it's not, XQC is the most jarring of the conversation, and that doesn't mean that I wholeheartedly agree with Andrew Tate in a lot of respects. I don't. I don't think what he was saying. I don't think what he was saying measures nowhere nearly as deeply as what XQC was saying. Such cowardice should not be applauded nor appreciated, period. And I strongly hope that XQC sees this and becomes more reflective and he improves. Like he said, we're not made to be, I don't know, World of Warcraft characters or whatever the case may be. If you think,
but then he comes with a scenario just like World of... Shut up, Henry.
He did. If you think, Jordan, I used to think it was maybe a me thing, but Jordan Peterson, reading his book, reaffirmed something. It was that if he says if parents are raising their children to not to be prepared for what happens when things go wrong, they're living wrong. Mm-hmm. And I love that. Mm-hmm. You raised on the block, you see a bunch of bad ish happens, you begin to understand bad things may happen. As I got older, I began to move like someone who could be harmed.
Okay.
So you lift weights because you ain't the strongest. You won't be the strongest guy. You won't be the most physical guy. But the point is not winning a fight. It's about dealing damage enough to make you understand and respect my name. That's. But again, right. You wouldn't know that if you lived in a shelter situation, which is a problem on the parenting. Mm-hmm. Even
matter of fact, wrestle with your homeboys, see how you win.
Which is a problem in his community, his group. They wrong.
Just to see how you win is in a real fight, because guess what? A real fight is different, boy. A real fight is different. You get accidentally clipped in some way, boy, you just don't know how your body gets dysfunctional. Yes, You're like, whoa.
Yes, sir.
If you have not trained yourself to be in the midst of a fight, you will crumble.
To survive. Oh.
And Mr. Survivalist puts you in the woods for a week, see what happens.
So, yo.
He would burn up. Look at his skin, bro. You would burn up, man. You're transparent, translucent.
All I'm gonna say, dog, is
it's just you gotta prepare better, bro. Go ahead.
Move yourself in a way to where know that someone could take from you, right? Understand that can happen. You'll move to be better preserve yourself, Mr. Survivalist, right? Sun Tzu wrote the book on survival.
You need to read Darwinism or something, man. Like, cause bro, like you really have this I do no wrong mentality thing. Like you really feel that you know what you're talking about, bro.
Like, that's what it is.
And I promise you, it's the money that you make from being twitchy. It's the people that what is the word that allow you to act like this? Like
enablers.
Boom. Okay. You're in an echo chamber and enablers, and here's the thing: you're speaking from a pedestal of foolery that's not made for you. You understand what I'm saying? Like this pedestal is a feminist platform that you are speaking from.
A feminist or feminine?
I say feminist. Feminist in the meaning of he's speaking to where you ever listen to male feminists speak for feminism or for women?
No.
You don't? Okay, so
I haven't.
In my experience, when I listen to men that are like, "Oh, women, they can do no wrong, and they don't need us. They just want us, and those men are kind of effeminate to me, and they command no room. They command nothing.
That's fair.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like they're pandering to like say these things in this way to be able to say, "Oh, I'm gonna get more girls."
Yeah, that's fair. I think Andrew Tate said something along those lines too, in areas of discussion talking about. He says you can't say certain things because of how the internet will treat you, but I can say certain things. I don't give a dang.
Right.
What I'm gonna say to that though, I don't think that's an excuse for XQC. I think he genuinely is cowardly. I think that is genuinely the case. Just from how seeing it, I don't think. I love my cousin. I don't think that's what it is. I think he's met with women. He's befriended girls who told him this was the game, and he didn't have the gusto, the nuts, the machismo to say, "Nah, you ain't gonna do that with me." And so they left him for somebody else because he's not in a relationship, or to others' days not in a relationship. From what I understood. So I think that's what it is. You were introduced to some women and they found out they can step over you and they walked and crushed you as they like walked out the door.
Because honestly, I pray, just like he said a moment ago, I pray you hit the moment of
prove, dog. Like,
moment of clarity. There it is.
Yeah.
I need you to hit that epiphany to be able to say, you know what? I may not want to do it exactly like Andrew Tate. I may not say it like
I'm
Andrew
definitely
Tate,
not telling you to do it like him.
But there's some profound principles that he was trying to instill in you. He was trying to school you, young blood. He was trying to give you the game. He was trying to give it to you in a manner of, hey man, you got more power and strength and say in what's going on than you're actually like living. You're giving up a lot, bro. You're giving up too much, bro. And to be honest with you, the women that I know, they like men to be strong. That's why some women even say, why aren't men manly enough to basically make me submit, make me feminine.
I wish. Sitting there like even last time, sitting there and thinking about the reaction last time. I can't shake because I have a daughter. I don't have a son, and having a child really greatly influences your perspective on a lot of things.
Amen.
Even as a little dude, right? So if my daughter told me she was dating someone like him, you can't be with bro. You can't
with Softy.
Yeah, you can't be with bro. You can't be with them. And
because I don't feel my daughter's safe with you. I don't trust you with my kid, bro. With my daughter, my love, one of my loves, bro. The whole thing. I watched My Blood. Married at First Sight, and Shorty, this woman talks about, I don't need my father to walk me down the aisle. I think you're missing the extreme importance of that ritual, right? It's to say, you the father are giving your daughter to this man for protection, safety, and security. I no longer have that responsibility over you. And it's, even though it's still embedded in us, the point is it's a ritual, it's a custom. This is what it's for. If my daughter pulls up with
with a young soul like him, you gotta go, dog, or we putting you in. You going to military school. I don't give a dang if you 30, 40 years old. You going to get some nuts, G. Like, go see you want to survive.
Matter of fact, where your daddy at? Let's go talk to him.
He talked about his mom, his pops wasn't around. They said that in that stream. His pops wasn't there.
That's evident. There's a lot of evidence of that.
And I don't.
You're not a bad person.
Nah, he ain't no bad person.
I ain't gonna say you a bad person.
He's an
XQC.
entertaining
I just think
individual.
you misguided, bro. I don't think you're trying hard enough for true understanding and true progression, bro. I think you're complacent, and I think you're happy.
That's a good word. Yo, that's an extremely good word.
I think you're okay with where you at. You don't see yourself better. You don't see yourself stronger. You don't see yourself bigger. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's all I got, G. I just wish.
And I say that out of love.
It's definitely coming from a place of love. We're not trying to ridicule you. I would always say
when I was making fun of you, it was out of jest, though. But go ahead.
Ultimately, the whole point is we're not. I would always say speak on behalf of myself more so than Justin. But in this case, I think I strongly believe we're not trying to ridicule you. We're trying to give you motivation, right? We're trying to get. It's not to clout chase. It's not to demean your character. But my G, right now, I don't think what you say. You have too much of an influence to say such cowardly things.
Plus, we men need to hold each other accountable.
Big
we
facts.
men need to help each other learn how to be men, better men, not horrible men, better, good people, good men. You should be looking at a strong man and be able to say, you know what, I like this, and this out of that. Yep, I'm gonna add it to my code, to my heart. There's other things I see, this, and I cannot stand. I refuse to be like that.
You don't even exert confidence. Like, that's the thing.
We pointed out his mannerisms. We pointed out the fact that he's saying things and just like, it's like casting a net. Did I get anything? Did I get anyone? Anybody believe that crap? Anybody taking that to heart? No. Nobody is, bro. And I need you to, because here's the thing. I appreciate my brethren that talk to me like this. That come to me and say, Henry, you messing up, bro. Don't do that. Matter of fact, we got another clip I'm gonna share with you about that. Mm-hmm. About us holding each other accountable. Men, grown men. We got to. We have to. The women ain't gonna do it. They're trying to, but they're doing it in I'll say a demeaning way, when they're saying you weak, you soft. They're doing it in a moment that it's not good. Arguments are not a good place to try and correct somebody's character or try to motivate them to be better. No, argument is where you're trying to prove your point, say it, and accept somebody else's discord. Okay, if they're different, okay, well then that's how we're gonna live. Or if they can feel like, oh, you know what, I agree, and let's move on. But that's what a discussion and an argument is supposed to be. But everybody just trying to fight. Mm-hmm. And my thing is, I really like to fight though. So if you want to
talk about stuff that make you happy,
if you want to wrestle, let's wrestle. I have an idea though. This is a wishful thought. When I'm in my next relationship, full-fledged, I want to suggest that if we're gonna argue, we either argue in a blanket together, we gotta be in the blanket and we just face to face and argue, or we gotta hold hands, like both hands like this, and then argue, and we can't let go until we done. I'm only saying that because I want any conversation that I have with her to be in the point of, to always make her know, not feel, but know that I'm not going anywhere. Anything and everything I'm saying right now is to keep us together here in this circle. Because I told my homegirl, I say, my next relationship, full-fledged, it's gonna be a masterpiece. Gonna be amazing. You understand? Because I know what I've done wrong in my past, and I know things that I refuse to accept. And I know how to voice myself early now. Early. day early. You feel me? So I feel as though we're getting better. I feel as though I'm getting better. Do you feel like you're getting better?
100%.
Man, this is a good day.
Yes, sir.
Here at the Umpteenth View, we love immensely. We say these things out of love because love has many faces. Love has many motives, reasons. The outcome is always going to be better. To be better than we were before. We're going to preach that till the wheels fall off. You feel me? The Umpteenth View, signing off.
Until next time.
Oh.